Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been some time since I filmed any videos. If you guys have been following me for some time, I'm back. I have some products that I wanted to share, and moving forward, a lot of this on this channel will probably be more of like skincare, maybe like lifestyle. So if you guys are interested, then stick around. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Mandy and I do a lot of, skincare related videos, things that I'm interested in, and hopefully to share my views with the internet, like you guys. Anyways, for some, you probably clicked into this video because you wanted to know my thoughts on these two products right here. One is the PDC Wada made SK Mask, which is a sake mask from Japan. And then I'm comparing it to the Beauty of Joseon Ground Rice and Honey Glow Mask. So I purchased these actually for some time and it's kind of been in my drawer for some time, and I thought, you know what, it's about time to basically try it out. I purchased this in Japan actually at I think it was at a drugstore. They also sell it at Donkey, so for those who are traveling to Japan, you may see this. I think at the time it was like 1,200 or 1,100 yen, which is roughly 11 bucks Canadian. And it has about 170 grams worth of product in here in this packet, okay? And then this one, Beauty from Joseon, I purchased this from Salvana for about $20 Canadian. And this holds about 150 milliliters worth of products. So definitely less, costs a little bit more. So I did a little bit of research and noticed that people found these two to be very similar. So of course I tried it out myself. I've used this at least each of them for about 2 to 3 times before thinking of filming this video. I'm going to start off with this one. So cost-wise and package, obviously very different, right? It's like a packet, it's plastic, it's got this screw cap on, and then the product comes out at the top. I personally think this is quite travel friendly. You kind of just need to probably put it in a Ziploc bag so, in case you crush it, this doesn't go bursting in your luggage. But aside from that, very easy to use. I've applied this onto my face. It's like a thin layer. There is a slight scent, just wanted to let you guys know about that. It has a slight sake scent because really it is a rice mask. It's more like sake fermented. Whether this has sake content, I don't know. I mean, everything is written in Japanese in the back. It does tell you how to use it. I've pretty much just been using Google Translate. I leave it on my face for about 5 to 10 minutes as advised. First time when I used it, not a whole lot of difference when I got it off. I kind of felt like it was like a very, very gentle exfoliating mask is what I felt. But I know it does claim to give you a glow. I didn't really see that. So I thought, was I doing something wrong? Of course, I tried it again the second time and the third time, and that's when I started to notice a small difference. And I realized this for a lot of Japanese skincare products, which I've been trying a lot because this whole year I've actually been traveling a lot to Asia. So hence these videos that you will see moving forward in the next little while. Basically, Japanese skincare is on the more, I would say, conservative side, where the products are more gentle, probably more natural. You might not see the result right away, but that's also because it's really good for sensitive skin. And I think that's most of their worries, right? Because everybody has different skin type, right? Some that may need a little bit more help on certain products, and some that might be a little too sensitive, and they don't want to run that risk of, irritating your skin. So therefore, a lot of the products you may find it to be on the lighter end, and this is definitely one of them. I found myself basically having to use a little bit more than actually what it advised. It did advise like more of a thin layer. I did a little bit more of a thicker layer, and this is actually how the product looks like. It does look pretty thick, but it does go on very gentle. It's got these little like such minor things, rice in here. And it kind of like when I was washing this off, and oh yeah, and keeping in mind both of these are wash off masks, I kind of felt like it foamed up a little bit. So if you mix it with water, it does foam up a little bit, but it's got really, really fine mills of rice in it that really helps you, I guess, give you that exfoliation. But aside from that, I didn't see a whole lot of difference. But if you have, you know, sensitive skin, I think this is the way to go. And of course, I'm comparing that product with this one, which is a Korean brand, Beauty of Joseon. You could probably purchase this in a lot of online stores. Probably Amazon has it as well. I've kind of seen it around for some time and just never really splurge on getting it because, in my opinion, $20 for a wash-off mask isn't horrible. But at the same time, I feel like there's also other ones that I could have tried for a more affordable price. But Beauty of Joseon has been around for some time. They have really good reviews on their products. This is not the first product I tried from them. I think from them, it was their sunscreen that I tried and I really liked. But anyways, all about this mask right here. This is the packaging, more of your average jar kind of packaging that comes in a box. It has, you know, the protective layer like usual. And of course, I've used it, obviously. And it also comes with a spatula. These are one of the things I really like about Korean beauty is they always think about hygiene as well, right? Like instead of you having to stick your finger in and like take it out, they give you a spatula so that, you know, you try to keep whatever's in like the content inside the jar as clean as possible. So I do appreciate that. It does go on a little bit more thick. It is a bit more coarse. Actually way more coarse than the Japanese mask, but I find this to work a lot better for me. In terms of the glow that it claims it gives after, yes, I did see that after one use. I also recently used it when I had hormonal breakouts, you know, the time of the month. And I remember washing my face at that time and then, you know, areas where I broke out, it was a little bit more irritated, it was red. I applied this on and it actually calmed it down. Like after removing this, it really calmed it down. It was like not red anymore. I know it doesn't claim to do that, but I really think it's because of the exfoliation from the coarseness of the product, because it is a clay mask after all, that it really did its job. And plus, because it has honey, it really soothed the skin. I really felt the hydration after using it. I remember my first time using this, and this was a few months ago, I felt very irritated in this area, which is usually my dry spots area, which I try to avoid as much as I can. So for people with sensitive skin, and especially this is your first time, do be aware of that. Once again, like I said, Japanese products is more on the mild side of things, whereas Korean products is a little bit on the opposite end, right? They want to give you that instant gratification of this product works for you. So therefore, potentially they have ingredients in here that can be a little stronger for your skin. So if you have very light and delicate skin, then you may want to skip this one and actually use the Japanese one. With that being said, it's easy for you to just, you know, scoop it out. I find myself using a little bit more than the other one because I find if you use a good amount, it like gives you a better result. So I do I guess a thicker layer compared to the other one. It is easy to spread out. I've been using my fingers, but honestly for either of these masks, you could use a spatula, like a mask spatula. Unfortunately, I lost mine during my move a few years ago and I have yet to actually replace it. If you guys know any good ones that you can purchase locally or even online, let me know in the comment section down below. Anyway, so this is how it looks like. You can see that there are, I guess, what do you call them? Like grains that can help you also exfoliate. So once again, when you wash this off, because it's a wash off mask, you do find yourself doing a light exfoliation for your face as well. I found it feeling really good, but my sink says otherwise. So these products can leave residue on your sink, so do make sure you also clean that, because I found myself, you know, finding more stuff the next day because I normally use my mask at nighttime. Anyways, overall, you're probably wondering, well, which product do I like more and which one do I recommend? I would say if you have sensitive skin, go with this one. It's lighter, it is more on the affordable end. Of course, if you purchase this online, it does cost a little bit more. I did do a quick snoop on Stylevanna. I think they're charging about $24 Canadian. But of course, if you're locally or you're traveling to Japan, give this one a try. Very, very gentle. But of course, give it maybe a couple of times before you see results. But of course, if you're like me, going like, you know what, I have sensitive skin, but I think my skin may have gotten used to it. I remember the first time after using it, I went like, oh my God, this doesn't work for me. But I gave it a second shot and it was fine. Like honestly, it irritated only the first maybe couple of minutes and then it cooled down. So I'm not sure, maybe there was an ingredient in here that really, you know, reacted to my skin, but it cooled down. And when I wiped it off, there was no redness or anything like that. So I was fine. But with that being said, of course, when I purchased this online, it was about $20 Canadian. I'm sure if you bought this locally, I don't know, like at Olive Young or something in Korea, it would have cost less. Or of course, if you can purchase this locally at your Korean beauty stores that you have, it might cost you a little less. I do like this a lot more because it does give me more of the hydration, the glow that it claims, and especially after one use. Versus this one does take a little bit longer. Cost-wise, you know, if I compare the cost in terms of purchasing this off Stylevanna, this does cost more, about few dollars more, but of course it does have 20 grams more of product than this one does. So anyways, if any of you guys have tried either of these, let me know in the comment section down below, like, what were your thoughts? Like, you know, did you have any kind of reaction? Did you like it? Anyways, if you guys like this video, give me that thumbs up and I shall see you guys in my next one. Bye!